Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna talk about CashFX. Fraud warning, Ireland. Word on the street is they're bankrupt. Is CashFX bankrupt, or is that just a load of bunk? Anyways, gonna find out all of this in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Hi, Rory Singh here. Welcome to the channel. If you're first time here, find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important information on this channel. Most of the time I do reviews as per request by my viewers. Sometimes I find some good stuff, but more often than not I found some brutal, nasty scams that's stolen collectively billions of dollars from unsuspecting victims. A lot of people are losing their nest egg. Some people don't even have the money, right, to create Bitcoin to invest in schemes like CashFX. And people are borrowing from credit cards, from mortgage equities, and even from bank accounts in their savings accounts. Okay, so make sure you don't lose any of that important money. Stay in the know, subscribe, and click on the bell notification icon. You won't miss out on any important details on anything. Today we're talking about fraud warning. We're also talking about Bitcoin. We're also talking about possibility that CashFX could be going out of business. I'm hearing a lot of rumors, don't know if it's a rumor or if it's true, that CFX is going bankrupt. We're going to get into that in just a moment. First thing we'll look at here, CFX fraud warning by Central Bank of Ireland, saying that CashFX Group is basically operating as an investment firm that's not legally registered with the Irish security regulator and central bank. They also have a fraud warning from the FCA for the UK in general. They also have about 15 to 20 other fraud warnings as well, guys. Basically, CashFX is acting as an investment opportunity, and the network marketers are going out and telling prospects that they can get in with 5% weekly ROI. And being that they're not registered, it comes down to operating illegally. And they're also having a phone number here. It's phone number 01-224-4000. Anyone who wants to rat out anyone else, they're leaving the number. I'll leave this publication here, this fraud warning for the Irish underneath this video in the description box. Now, CFX, they ran into trouble in the past when their expert trading team got exposed as construction workers and taxi cab drivers who still have jobs as construction workers and taxi cab drivers. And then they had issues with EverFX, who they were claiming that was their broker. And then EverFX, came on stage and said, yeah, we are their broker. And then they seemed to have a falling out. And then EverFX said, oh, no, we have nothing to do with CashFX. And then the next thing you know, EverFX loses their license with the FCA. So I'm thinking, if they don't have an expert trading team, they don't have a licensed broker, who the heck is doing the Forex trading? Then it, came to my attention that, oh, there is no Forex trading happening. The revenue is being created from, the recruitment of new investors to pay out the older ones. Now, if this slows down for any reason, it will trigger a collapse and then eventually an exit scam, because they cannot afford to pay Bitcoin out of their own pockets. Now, it was also brought to the attention on my channel. One of my viewers said people are acting like it's an Amway cult, right? One fellow told me, he's like, hey, Rory, somebody tried to beat me up. I turned them down and they got physical. So, hey, guys, come on. Behave. You don't have to be like a cult, like how people are promoting Amway. I personally would rather promote Amway than CashFX. Only reason being, not because of the cult thing, because it's set up for the long term, right? There's some like millionaires, some huge millionaires that were just regular people, and they just, they just kept working the deal, and they created freedom for themselves, and Amway set up for the long term. So if it came between, CashFX has got an awesome compensation plan, but it's not set up for the long term, as we can see what is happening today. They still stuck around for 2 years, though. I got to give them credit for that. But I seen someone post, it says Oscar Lopez, 3 days ago. Maybe it's him, okay? I don't know. Or maybe it's someone else. And I'll just read it. I would like to give my company more stars. Okay, so he gave his own company 2 stars. I'd like to give my company more stars, but I feel 2 is fair at the moment. It has been a good company. It has been as good as 4 in my opinion, and regrettably as low as 1 or 2. As 1, so 2 is not so bad after all. It could be worse. We are truly the real legacy company. And with that comes responsibility. My responsibility and yours too. I know you are waiting for a withdrawal, but payment processor is not working correctly. In truth, I should have paid more for a brand new one, but I got this at a good price as the previous owner, Johan, no longer needed it. Hopefully it's not Johan Steinberg from Mirror Trading International. That was the CEO. Hopefully it's not that guy anyway, because he's supposed to be hiding from the authorities right now. Anyways, I was, after all, trying to save you, our members' money, but due to it being faulty, meaning the payment processor, it paid some of you twice, and you have not returned the extra Bitcoin you got. So is that true, guys? Or is this just a load of BS? Did CashFX, did the payment processor go screwy? And award people who, double payment of Bitcoin? Or is this just a load of bullshit being created by Oscar? I'm starting to believe that this is Oscar. Whilst Bitcoin is on the upward movement, it is important you send back to us right now, not when Bitcoin go back down. I want the same or more dollar amount back for inconvenience cost. All payments will then go back to normal waiting time, but it may take some time to get payment processor working again, as spare parts are needed to complete satisfactory repair. Spare parts are stuck on lorry that broke down on the highway. I had to go look this up. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? What the hell is a lorry? And I Google it, and it's just a truck. I don't know why the hell he didn't just say, hey, truck broke down. But why the hell would a truck, right, have parts for a payment processor? Payment processors online. Is it physical hardware parts? Stuck in a truck on the highway, broke down, and they can't. That's why it's delayed, and they're waiting for the people who got double Bitcoin, who were not paying CashFX. They got extra money and they're not giving it back. Okay, then we need to run testing and examination procedures to make sure it all work okay. Maybe three or four more months, guys. Will it last that long? We got caught up on payments and everybody happy. Keep the faith with the real legacy company, and you, your family, and your friends too will be rewarded with freedom of your money. Okay, they're getting a lot of positive reviews still. They have negative ones. Let's see what this one says. Love positive reviews for CFX. Clear sign that Ponzi is running out of steam when all the top players turn out to promote or send their downlines to give positive reviews against a background of non-payment, poor communication, and accounts being canceled for just complaining. Yeah, if you complain about them, they kick your ass out. Can you imagine any real fund manager or CEO of an investment firm doing? No, this is an MLM company, guys. It's not a real investment firm. Anyways, other person says A-OK, 5-star, awesome stuff. Other one says 100% scam. I joined 300 USD pack, and my mentor suggested to get one of my family member. I just joined under me, so total of 600 USD. So he went out and recruited one of his family members. Deposit was quick and started getting $10.50 every week. in my CashFX account. Actual problem starts when you try to withdraw the money. They don't allow you to withdraw. They are saying that it would be credited to your account in 6 to 8 weeks. Only God knows whether that company would be there in 6 weeks' time. The worst part is you can't ask questions. Management and top order people don't like questions. They force you to remove your comment or question if you ask in chat forum. Stay away from CFX. 100% Ponzi scheme. So the new people coming in are getting pissed off because, according to what Mr. Lopez said above here, tractor trailer broke down with the parts for the payment processor that they're having issues with, and some networkers got double payment, double Bitcoin, and they didn't give it back. Anyways, guys, leave me your thoughts in the comments lower below. This is getting kind of crazy. Getting like the Bermuda Triangle. You got like Hoskar over here. You've got the people who don't want to do nothing for the money, the passive people, or we just want to put money down, get rich. And then you got network marketers down here telling everyone, hey, you could get rich by just joining through my affiliate link. You don't have to refer anyone, just join through my affiliate link. It's like Bermuda Triangle. And then you have, I'm just doing a recap here. You've got people acting like it's an Amway cult, okay? And then you've got the problem with Bitcoin. It dropped down to, it was 54,000 back in April, dropped down to 38,000 at the beginning of May, and now it's dropped down even more than that. It's money down the drain, guys, money down the drain. Hopefully it goes back up for everyone's sake at CFX. And then you guys have got all the platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Google, all of that stuff, even Facebook working against you, because, you know, when people go and Google stuff, the first thing they're seeing, Google itself has pulled an excerpt from one of the worst reviews that people have put on Trustpilot, guys. Even though the affiliates are trying to hammer hard the positive ones, what did Google do? Google Eggs controversy. It pulled the worst friggin' review that it could find, and it's in the cash, guys. It's all working against the affiliates. All the platforms that built CashFX to what it is today is working against it. Okay, so what is going to happen? It can't stay up and running for the long term. It will collapse. I'm not hoping it collapses. It's just something that's going to happen, right? You guys know, how long can it go on? It has gone on long enough. 15 to 20 something fraud warnings, and there's still the admins. Oh man, Laurie on the road. Oh, the Laurie broke down. Who the hell talks like that? Anyways, guys. Oh man. Anyways, that's the latest information I got about CashFX. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the information here. I'll also make sure to read the article, the full article, in the description box underneath this video. And be sure to subscribe, guys, and click on that bell notification icon. Also, please like and share the video, especially if you know anyone who can get value from this video. And lastly, before you go, if you're tired of exit scam, you want to actually start the real make money process for the long term. If you want long-term sustainable income, be sure to check out my #1 recommended opportunity. Look into it as an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is always looking in at it to see what's in it for you. What's in it for me? I used to be a burnt out trucker, worked up to 80 hours per week, 70 to 80 hours per week, until I had health issues and was forced to come online to look for a way out. Eventually I found a system that taught me how to create an income. I remained consistent with it for the long term, right? And eventually created a full-time income. So if that's you right now, looking for a way out and tired of exit scam, be sure to check out my #1 opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description. If you're looking for traffic, second link in the description underneath this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.